you've been sent back for me to teach you hot compress and massage because your eyes are either dry and gritty or they're watery. Both of those fall under the banner of dry eyes. So one of the reasons your eyes are dry and gritty or watery is because your meibomian glands are starting to block up. Right. Now you have about 20 to 30 glands on the lower and upper lids, and if some of those as we get older they dry up or they shrink, we want to try and express those glands if they're blocked. Now they tend to be right under the rim of your lids where your eyelashes go in. That's where the glands run perpendicular on the lower lids and they go back up the upper lids. So we can use hot compress to do that. It heats up the oils that are blocked, and then that's great, feels good, but it doesn't prevent the symptoms from coming. So what we want to try and do is express those glands after we've heated up the oils. Right. So to do that, I'll be showing you how to effectively put pressure on those lids to express the glands. Right. Okay. So what the oil in the meibomian glands does is actually hold your tear film onto your eye. Right. So the fluid or the tear film comes from other areas of your eye, and the main one is your lacrimal ducts, which are above your upper eyelid to the outer side. So that's great, puts water onto your eyes, fluid onto your eyes, but without the oils of the meibomian glands, it falls off. Right. So every time you blink, a little bit of oil goes onto your eyes and mixes with that tear film to hold it on. Obviously, if there's not much coming out, it will fall off. Therefore, you'll be blinking more, your eyes will water, or it'll dry up and feel dry and gritty. Okay, so what the oil in the meibomian glands does is actually hold your tear film onto your eye. Right. So the fluid or the tear film comes from other areas of your eye, and the main one is your lacrimal ducts, which are above your upper eyelid to the outer side. So that's great, puts water onto your eyes, fluid onto your eyes, but without the oils of the meibomian glands, it falls off. Right. So every time you blink, a little bit of oil goes onto your eyes and mixes with that tear film to hold it on. Obviously, if there's not much coming out, it will fall off. Therefore, you'll be blinking more, your eyes will water, or it'll dry up and feel dry and gritty. So, bowl of water, as hot as you can handle on your wrist, is good enough for your eyes. Okay, too lukewarm, it's not going to be effective. Too hot, you're going to hurt yourself, so don't do that. So fill it with hot water, squeeze out a folded face washer, push it to the side, place the face washer on the heels of your palms. They're going to fit beautifully into your eye sockets. Place it onto a desk and push your eyes into the heels of your palms. Do that for about 1.5 minutes. It'll start to cool, put it back into the water, repeat that for another 1.5 minutes. So you want about 3 minutes of good heat on your eyes to soften those glands. Mm-hmm. Right, so once that's done, you don't want to waste that. You want to quickly begin massage. And to do that, you're going to use a mirror and you're going to look in there and you're going to place your finger below the eyelash line, like so, and you're going to push in like that. So if you hold that.
So I'm pushing against my eyeball?
You are. You're having upright fingers and you're pushing straight in and not up. If you push, I'll use another finger. If you push down here, it is too low, and if you push on top of your lid, you're pushing the eyelid, the oils back down again. So you want to go under the eyelash and push straight in whilst you're squeezing your eye. That's it. And now repeat it all the way along the lower line. Squeeze your eye, push in, very good. And you do that.
As far out as this as well?
Yeah, you have all the glands run along the lid all the way along, so you want to squeeze them all. As you get used to finding that area, you won't need the mirror and you'll be able to do them at the same time, squeezing as you go. Always put some pressure with your eyeball against your finger so that you can express the lid like that, and the top should pop. You won't be able to see it, but you'll be able to feel it eventually when the eye starts to feel more comfortable afterwards. Really, really important to have short fingernails. If it feels sore, don't do it, obviously, but you want to be assertive. Your eyeball is quite strong, but you don't want to cause any damage.
So tenderness underneath when I press is okay? Just a general little bit of tenderness?
Yes, absolutely. You don't want to do it for too long, and certainly you don't want to push in to feel pain. You should just feel quite good pressure, but not pain.
And how many times do I go in under doing that? Do I go across and back?
As much as feels comfortable. You can also do the upper eyelid. It's not as easy to do, but the motion should be straight on and pulling down, so you're expressing out through the exit near the eyelashes at the top, and for the bottom ones it's popping up like that.
Right.
After that, you want to use your washer, just wipe out your eyes, and if you have been told to use a lubricating drop, now would be the time to put that in. Twice a day for the first week would be a good, you can do it as many times as you like, but I want you to notice if you're getting improvement, and if you are, then you can drop it back.
Right.